Hi, I'm Susie from Demos Down Under, your Thermobiz consultant in Bendigo. So you're getting this video because you've recently purchased a TM6 and either I or your existing consultant can't get to you. You might be rural, you might be on the other side of Australia. So congratulations on your purchase. You've certainly invested in your health and your time. So we'll get started. I just want to show you a few things about your beautiful TM6. So if you've recently purchased, you have got a great package. The TM6 is running out as the TM7 is coming later in the year. So they've got a really good package for people like yourself. And you've got everything, all the balls and whistles. Okay, so your TM6, please turn it on when you get it out of the box, take all the plastic wrapping off, make sure it's all in good order as it should be, and you can get started straight away. It's very simple to use. You just press the big silver dial and that will turn your machine on. You will go through a few updates as it's been in a shed for however long, and now it's on your bench. So the software updates will need a process. So just turn that on and follow the prompts on the screen. So you will be told on the screen what to do next, and then next, and then next. So just follow along. It's very easy. When you get to adding your Cookie Do account, please write it down and remember your password. It is very important that you match this up with the app and the website so that when you're using your devices to look for food, to create shopping lists, to create menu plans, they all marry up and sync together. When you turn it on, you will go through a few safety instructions, so be sure to read all those. There are a few Captain Obviouses there, so just have a read and get familiar with your machine. You will have a few items that you won't know the name of, so get familiarised with those. This one in particular is your steaming basket. Your steaming basket actually sits inside the Thermomix most of the time when you're steaming vegetables, but it also you can be asked to put it on the lid to help with evaporation. You have a spatula, and see how it's got that little hook? That little hook pokes into a little hole here on the side of your steaming basket, and you just want to hook that in, and now it acts as another handle for your steaming basket. So that goes inside your jug. Okay, like so. Now your jug itself has got a set of blades in the bottom of the jug. These rotate clockwise or anti-clockwise depending on what you're cooking. If you're using guided cooking, the Thermomix will already activate whether those blades are going forward or reverse. If you are doing manual mode, you will need to activate the reverse cycle yourself, otherwise it will automatically go in clockwise directions. Now, clockwise is the sharp side of the blade and anti-clockwise is the blunt side of the blade. So you could, as you can imagine, clockwise will be for chopping and anti-clockwise is for stirring. Okay. You will also get a butterfly whisk. This butterfly attaches to the blades inside the jug, and the best way to pop that on is to the left of the high blade now, and never use it over speed 4. Okay. You will also get a splash guard. The splash guard, using guided cooking at over 160 degrees, you'll be asked to put the splash guard on, and it simply just goes on top of the lid like that, and then you go to the next step and the locking arms will lock over it. Have a measuring cup or an MC. You will see this a lot. Please put your measuring cup in. Just means pop it in the hole on the lid. Okay, measuring cup off, measuring cup on. To actually release the measuring cup nice and simply, there is a spout on it, And I find I line the spout up with the handle and just poke down on the spout and it pops out easily. Okay. We'll also get a varoma. This is another steaming attachment, great for cooking things like layered vegetables or whole meats like silverside, pork, and chicken, whole chicken, all in here. There is layers. We obviously put the bigger things on the bottom, smaller things on top, make sure the lid's on. And again, that just goes on top of the lid without the measuring cup, the round section of the lid and the round section of the varoma click in together like so. And you use that like a pot on the stove. You would put water in the bottom, vegetables in the middle, or chicken or whatever you want to steam, and turn your speed selector, your heat time all the way to varoma temperature, and your blades to about 2. Otherwise, just follow the instructions during guided cooking. With your TM6 purchase at the moment, you get 3 months Cookie Do trial plus an extra free 12 months Cookie Do. So 18 months altogether. That's pretty good value. The subscription for Cookie Do is $89 ongoing thereafter. Cookie Do is the recipe platform Thermomix for work users, and it does allow you to have up to 100,000 worldwide recipes. So get familiar with that. Please go to the website and add your details, create an account, and then marry those details up with your machine when you get your machine. So when you're prompted onto the screen to add Cookie Do, then you have the same address and they will talk to each other. So to access Cookie Do on your screen, there is a little like a magnifying glass in the top right corner. You can select on that, or you can go to the the second home page. There's 3 home pages. You can go to the one on the left, and that has your search engine. Okay, on the third screen, you will have all the modes. Now, these modes are if you want to do your own manual cooking. Say, for example, you want to boil eggs. There's an egg boiler one there, and you just select egg boiler and follow the instructions for how you would like your eggs. Up to 6 eggs cooked perfectly every time. Okay, so when you turn on your machine, you will have 3 dials that look at you. The first dial is select time, the middle one is heat, and the third one is blade speed. Now, you can go ahead and touch either of those and they will activate, and then you just need to turn the silver dial to actually select a time or a setting. The heat mode will not work unless a time has been set, and the blade speed will not blend over 60 degrees. So it will stir, but it will not blend over 60 degrees. So keep that in mind when you're cooking. When you get your Thermomix, it's a great recipe to start with is to make vegetable stock paste. So look that up on Cookie Do and get all your ingredients ready and follow the prompts. Add that to Cook Today. You can add it to your grocery list by clicking Add to Shopping Cart. And then from Shopping Cart, you use the top right-hand corner and click Order Ingredients, and you can even order directly with Woolworths. There's a few things to play around with on your screen. If you hit the top 3 hamburger lines, I like to call them, on the left-hand side, you'll get another little menu to look at. Now, if I've gone ahead and been very good and put my menu in for the week, I've recipe planned, a great way to save money by doing that. You don't tend to be going to the shop buying extra things. So you can recipe plan for the week, add all those ingredients to your shopping list, go through that list and itemize what you have and haven't got in the house, and then send that off to Woolies for click and collect if you like. So back to the hamburger lines, you've got a little drop-down menu which says My Recipes, My Week, and Recently Cooked. My Recipes will give you all the recipes that you've saved and you want to try out at some stage. My Week will give you the recipes you've saved to a particular day. Recently Cooked will give you anything you've cooked recently for months. So if you want to find something really quickly and you don't want to type in the search what you're looking for, just go to Recently Cooked and it'll be there. Today I have selected in My Week what we're cooking today, and I've got on there chicken stock paste and then hug in a mug chicken soup. Highly recommend you try these dishes. They are absolutely fabulous and are constantly on the turntable at our house. Yeah, so a little bit of a very brief outline of your Thermomix and the accessories inside. Okay, I'm your Thermomix consultant, so please give me a call anytime you like. I am very accessible and I like to get back to you as quick as possible. So by all means, give me a call if you've got any dramas or any concerns, or you don't know how to use something, or you just need a refresher, or you'd like a demo anytime soon. I'm happy to help you out any way I can. Now, some of the accessories that you do get at the moment, which is over $1,000 worth of goodies, absolutely phenomenal with the Thermomix. I'll just show you a couple of them now. You will get the cutter and slicer. Very easy to use. So inside your jar, you've got the blades. You just put the shaft over the blades first. There's only one way that will go, so just fiddle around until it sits in there nicely. Pop that back into the base, the basket on top, and then you'll need to select which way you'd like this blade. If you're facing it, number one facing up will give you the discs, like for potato bake. And number two facing up will give you the shredded ribbons, like for grated carrot or grated cheese or what have you. So you just simply pop it onto here, put the lid on, and then you put your vegetables into the lid and gently push down with the pusher. And that will cut all your vegetables for you, however way you like. Saves you lots and lots of time in the kitchen. It also comes with, at the moment, the brand new spiralizer, which spirals your vegetables, making beautiful swirls or zoodles. And again, another very easy apparatus to use. Just looking at the bottom there, it's got the butterfly, which connects to this shaft here. So you just pop that on, having the blade at the front where the chopper goes as well, and that just clips into that as well. Okay, so again, just popping your veggies onto the pusher and pushing them down, and you'll get that nice spiralized or zoodle effect. Okay, so that's your cutter and slicer and spiralizer. Just remember when you finish, please, to take out the shaft. Lots of people have forgotten to take out that shaft and have then chucked something else in there and chewed it up. So please remember to take that out every single time, or you'll probably do the same thing. You will get a second jug with your purchase at the moment, so that is a fantastic time saver as well. You can interchange in between recipes, sort of making two things at once or double batch. You will also get the blade peeler and blade cover. So this is a great attachment if you're going to do some slow cooking or some sous vide. And it's also can peel your vegetables such as potatoes or beetroot. It's really good. So you just, again, there's only one way that goes on, and it just sits over the blade. You'll feel it click in like so. You put some water in, just follow the instructions as well. If you're following a recipe, it'll tell you exactly what you need to do. If you're not, you simply just put that in, put about 600 grams of water in, and then up to 800 grams of your vegetables, potatoes or round vegetables works best, but it does peel garlic and things for you as well. So just follow the instructions for that. And you also get the glider board. So the glider board is another great attachment that goes underneath your machine. As your TM6 scales are the feet of the machine, you cannot drag that machine. So having this glider board is fantastic. Once it's on there, you can slide and maneuver your Thermomix very safe and easily, and you will not affect those feet of your Thermomix. So that is another great attachment for you. So you really have got a great bundle. Congratulations. Don't be afraid to get started with your Thermomix. Like it's one of those machines that it looks quite intimidating, but it really isn't. You just turn it on, follow the instructions, pick your recipe, and then cook and start cooking. Once you start cooking, you'll follow each step by step. And then, once you've got the lid on, it'll want you to activate. So you just go to the next step and turn the dial to start cooking. Okay, so I'm actually going to start making a chicken stock paste. Okay, I've searched it up. It's asking for the chicken. So I've got hopefully close to 300 grams of chicken here. 280. Next, insert measuring cup into the bowl lid. That's right. Next. Now, it's already selected the time, no heat at this stage, and speed selected to number 7. It's also highlighted it to number 7. When you're cooking, you'll be able to see this a little bit easier on yours than my screen. It seems to be a bit glary, and I just can't, for some reason, stop it. So I'm very sorry about that. Once you start cooking, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So the silver dial will catch that at number 7. So if I do a big, big turn, it won't go past that number 7. You'll hear that sound. That sound will continue until you come and touch the screen or the silver dial. And then you just follow along, following the green marker, the next, until it says that's the shredded or diced chicken. Transfer to a bowl and set aside. Okay. Got 2 jugs, so I'll just pop my other jug on and continue with the recipe. Next, okay, 300 grams of mixed white vegetables. Here we go. I like to put the celery heads in as well. So we've got celery, onion, and garlic. Now, onion as well, you don't have to peel it. I just chop the butt off. I've got garlic, lots of garlic, lots of celery. Okay, 300. Now, 4 sprigs of fresh herbs. The sprigs only. Rosemary, make sure you take off the stem if you're using rosemary. You don't want that woody bit in there. These are all from the garden. Got chives, oregano, or oregano, wherever you're from, however you pronounce it. Okay, pop all that in, hit the next button. Back to lid on. And again, time has been selected 10 seconds, no heat, and the blade speed is up to 5. That's just going to chop it all up for us. On the screen, it tells me to scrape down the sides with the spatula. So pushing all that down, and I'll just give you a look what it looks like. Fantastic, isn't it? So easy. All right, next. Add 150 grams of rock salt. You can use whatever salt you like. If you've got Celtic salt, use that. But do just reduce it a little bit if you're going to use Celtic salt, because it's much stronger than any of the other salt. Does sound like a lot of salt, but when you use your stock paste, it is a concentrate. 1 tablespoon is the equivalent to 1 stock cube, or 1 tablespoon with 500 grams of water is the equivalent to 500 mils of liquid stock. So, okay, now it's just got a little bit of dry white wine, a bay leaf, bay leaf, whole clove, 5 coriander seeds, and the reserved chicken. Okay, so pop the chicken back in. What are you looking forward to cooking? It's a bit exciting. If you've got a new baby, you'll be able to make your own baby foods, bone broths, stock, curries, just hands-free cooking. Frees up a bit of time, takes out the head trauma of cooking, I think. Pop it on. It says to pop the steaming basket on top, going for that evaporation. And now it's already selected the time, the heat, and the blade speed. So the time is 25 minutes, 120 degrees, and the blade speed will be 2. And I get that cooking shortly. So again, you've purchased at a great time for your family, for you and your family. So congratulations. Thank you so much for shopping with me as a single mum. I really appreciate the support Australia-wide. We do have a TM7 coming out, and that's why this amazing deal is on offer at the moment. So if you've got any friends who are jealous of your new whiz-bang kitchen assistant, please send them my number. You don't have to ask me, just send it and say, tell them that you sent them, and I'll be able to hook you up with a little gift for sharing the love and referring me. If you do have a moment, please pop onto my Facebook page, Demos Down Under, or my Insta, Susie's Thermobiz, and give me a review. Help bump the I don't know, what do you call it? The algorithms. And it's always nice to have your support too. So please remember I'm here for you as much or as little as you like. If you need more recipes, please just reach out. I've been using the Thermomix for 10 years now, and I have loads of experience. We do have a cooking class in Bendigo coming up on the 25th of March, and we'll be having more coming up throughout the year. So stick to my Facebook pages where I'll keep that relevant for you. So yeah, happy thermomixing. If you've got any questions, again, reach out. Otherwise, I shall talk to you in the future. See you later.